Hello. Today we are going to see how to make composite image. A few of my friends have asked for this, so I'm making a simple tutorial without going into technical details. And there are various other methods which are not needed here. And because of the Photoshop has a lot of features to do this, I am showing you a simple trick how to create a composite image from 5-6 images, and we will see how to do it. So as shown in the initial tutorial, I have processed this image for you. And you can see that I have 5-6 images of this vulture over here, which were taken in the Costa Rica. And you can see that these images are against the blue background, and I will not be use this kind of images to show you because it has no story, it has no background. This is just a blue sky. But these images were taken to keep the record. This is a edited vulture. And so how to use these images? So what we are going to do is we are going to use this image of acorn woodpecker as a base, and then we will create a composite image from the upcoming images of the vulture. They are taken at the same setting. The camera and the lens was on tripod, and this was shot from a single point. So let's have a look at it, how to do it. So we know what to do. The first thing is open the image, go to the select and mask. The onion paper will be there, onion screen will be there. So simple thing is to do is select subject. This will select the vulture. Normally AI, the artificial intelligence of Photoshop, does a good job. You can see here, I can say the refine here. If needed, we will use the brush to clear the settings. So I will just make some radius here, smoothness, contrast a little bit, and be there. Most of the selection is done good. So here is something remaining which I can do it with the radius, but I will show you how to do it. We will just clear. This is of course for the demo purpose. When we do it for the final image, we should do it little carefully so that the details will be seen clearly after this. These are the primaries. I'm just cleaning a little bit. So it's done. I'm saying okay. So now this image is selected. So what we have to do is say Control C, Command C for Mac. Come to this and say Command V or Control V. This image will appear. We will just keep this image somewhere here. I will just make it small to show you how to do it. Now the next image, again we will do the same thing. Select and mask. Select subject. Normally it does a good job. So you can see it has done a good job. And say refine here. You can change the radius if you want to see that it gets selected perfectly. You can do with the brush too. Take the brush and clean little bit. So it's a good selection now. I'm just saying okay. Again, Command C or Control C. Go to the base image, paste it, Control V, make Control T to select it, shorten it and take it to the another place. Say okay. Now for your convenience, I have already selected all the images. So I'm just saying Control C, coming back here, Control V, Control T to make it small, shift it to some other location, say okay, again Control C, come back, Control V, make Control T to select and shift it to some other place. We will do the final placement once all the things are here. Control C, again make a T, shift it. We will play with it once the last thing comes here. As you can see, these images were not really useful when we shot it. So all the images are here and I will resize this too. So now you can see that the base layer, if you look at the right, if the base layer is here and there are various layers. So now we can create some rhythm from this image. So let's go back to layer 1. May say Control T so it will get selected. I'm just enlarging it to make it little interesting. Then layer 2, Control T to select it. Let's make some rhythm out of it. Let's go back to layer 3. Control T. Now you can change the direction little bit. See, okay. Now layer 4. Here you can change the angle and shift it here. Resize it a little bit. Again the layer 5. This time we can make it little angular. And layer 6. So now you can see that all these images were just blank images against the blue sky, which were not really usable when I want to post it or use it, because they were taken for a sort of a record purpose. I'm just stopping here and now you can see that these images were standalone images which were not really usable. Now we have made a story out of it. Even though this is a sort of a artist impression, you can see that the acorn woodpecker is looking at this vulture who's flying out and making some sense out of it. Now, we can see, there is some selection issue in the wings over here, which can be still corrected. So what I'm going to do is that these images, vulture images, were not processed. So I'm just going to layer and I'm saying flatten the image. Now this image is ready. Now I can play with it and work on it to make corrections and other things, whatever we want. Just make giving little final touch. Brightness increased, some contrast increase, will increase some vibrance, and may give some punch of black to increase the impact, and also some magenta. That's it. Now, in case you want to really work on it, where the selection was not good because we did a demo, so here you can work with the brush or you can work with the stamp tool. So select the stamp tool to some appropriate size. You can press the Alt and Shift, then it will get selected, and then you can remove the, you can make the wings clear. So this is done. This is how we can create composite image by using various images and create a story out of it. I'm not the purist kind of person. You can play around with your own images and present the way you want, because you can create a lot of stories out of the not so important images. So thank you for your queries, and I hope this small tutorial will help you. Thank you.